For more than half of my life, I've dreamed of Ireland, drawn to it in a way I can't explain. At first, it was the obvious: the scenic beauty, the music, the Guinness. Then over time, it became so much more: the vibe, the people, the history, and that's what hooked me. Also, clearly, I am not actually an Irishman.
Too sexy pose.
But on April 1st, 2026, the dream becomes a reality as I close up shop in the Smith Hole and take off on the adventure of my lifetime. Over the course of a year, I'll hike that beautiful island and tell its story, town by town. Each town I stop in, I'll conduct an interview in a pub with people that can tell the story of that particular town while discovering all the things. All the things you're supposed to do in Ireland, then all the things you don't know, like where the locals go. Basically, I'm going to try to make friends with an entire country. And if that goal doesn't sound lofty enough, I'm also going to attempt to learn the Irish language. If you'd like to support the project, basic Patreon support is only $3 a month. And if you're Irish and want to help me network and act as a liaison, hit me up. This is a huge bucket list goal, and I need all the help I can get. The Smitty Learns Irish Pubcast begins April 2026, and I can't wait. Sláinte. And welcome to my humble abode, the Smith Hole. My name is Smitty from the What the Hell Everything podcast and the Smitty Learns Irish Pubcast coming in 2026. And today, giving the full album reaction treatment to Acid Bath, the album When the Kite String Pops from 1994. The year I would have graduated from high school if I did graduate. Acid Bath was something that I instantly really enjoyed and got a lot of suggestions to check out one, if not both albums. If you want me to check out another album, this album needs to get some love. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. Let me know you want to hear the follow-up album reaction from Acid Bath. So, again, I've reacted to a couple songs already, one from this album and one from the other album, only two albums from Acid Bath, disbanded after the bass player passed away, I do believe. So, I was really intrigued, I was really interested, and we're going to get into that. And I did the reaction on as the 420 break when I did it before, and somebody had said, hey, it's not a stoner band necessarily, but it worked really good while I was high. So we do have a fresh bowl for this album, courtesy of the beautiful Jailhouse Cannabis right down the street, and the sign just happens to be on the side of my apartment right here. Please don't come to my apartment. So it's legal, it's fun, let's get ripped, and check out Acid Bath When the Kite String Pops, starting with the blue. Make sure it's not on shuffle. Sounds all kinds of sinister. Ooh. Man, that hits. Boom, boom, boom. Shit. Woo! Man, I have a feeling Acid Bath fans have listened to this with headphones on, but if you haven't, you fucking need to, because there's some cool stuff happening, really lower level, different channels, makes it sound like it's coming from the back of my lobe over here. I have to say as well, for album reactions, I'm going to try to keep it to minimal pauses and stops as possible. And actually, there was a comment on one of the Acid Bath videos that if I did an album reaction, the label might fuck with it because maybe the label has a history of doing that. I'm not sure. So I might have to do some creative editing with this thing, but try to keep it to minimal pauses. But it's fucking fun so far. Also, real quick, somebody also said, this isn't stoner metal, it's sludge metal. A, I don't like labels. B, it's still fun to listen to all high. I'm pretty sure sludge metal is kind of like it's a subgenre of stoner metal. I fucking like that turn up groove, man. Ooh. Woo! Man, I'm really sorry that this was not my wheelhouse back then. Woo! Man! Man, I got to bring it back to that. What a fucking cool impact moment that was. It didn't sound like that, but it, you know, kind of had that effect. There was not an effect there. As crazy as it is to say out loud, and I do have the jailhouse cannabis sign on the side of my apartment. There's also a police station right next door, and that was a siren going off every day at noon, and that's what time it is locally here. That happened, so that was not part of the song. Woo! Whoa! Man. Man. Woo. Whoa. That was fun. Man, that song made me make caveman noises. What the fuck did it do there? Bam! Man, that's fucking fun. Man. Man, I'm going to have to say you guys are fucking right. I want to kind of bring it back a little bit because I love to hear the flow on album reactions from one song to another. But you guys are right, I think. As somebody that said, hey, both of these albums are desert island albums. What albums do you want? These two. And I was like, yeah, everybody's going to say that about their favorite band. You know what I mean? But I mean, they might, I don't know if it's not a desert island album for me yet, but I mean, it's pretty fucking good. That first song, I already know Finger Painting of the Insane coming up is fucking awesome. That was so good, man. Just the heaviness mixed with the trippiness, the slowing down, the speeding up, the impact moments, man. I say that a lot on reactions, impact moments, and it had a fucking lot of them. So cool, so smart, such great fucking songwriting. Let's fucking continue into Tranquilized. I always say on album reactions, I'm not going to pause it a lot. Then I'm like fucking Chatty Cathy. Thanks, marijuana and coffee. A bunch. Ooh. It's really one of those things where you're like, I was focused on the groove, and there's that really fucking cool trippy guitar in the one channel, and it's really one of those things where you're just like, oh, I'm totally focused on this, and I'm losing this. Oh, what's happening over here, you know? This is a multiple listen. Already. Whoa, bring it back, stupid. So much awesome shit happening. And the groove. Fuck yeah. That fucking riff. Speeding up. Maybe not. There's so many fun, interesting things happening. Flow into cheap vodka, which I hate. Another fucking hit. Whoa. Man, what kind of... Hang on a second. Whoa. I feel like we're going to be in for a 2-minute fucking rager. Which, I mean, I'm anticipating, and I'm really looking forward to it. I got to tell you, you guys are right. So far, you guys are right. I already know that I'm going to listen to this album multiple times, considering the rest of it is even halfway as rad as the first 2 songs and the other one I listened to. Everything is so interesting. The weaving, different vocal melodies, the just doing different things, man. Where has this fucking album been my whole life? Yeah. Woo! Woo! Whoa! Jesus. Fuck yeah. Successful yet again. I want to flow into the next song, which is why I paused it. But I'm serious when I say this, man. I don't think this is just prisoner of the moment stuff. Where, again, this was my wheelhouse growing up. I don't know where this has been my entire life. I was into all of that shit back then. Still am. I mean, it's still my favorite rock and roll. 90s, like Corrosion of Conformity and Alice in Chains and Faith No More and all of those fucking bands. And Caius I actually discovered later in life, but then Caius too. And they fucking guys belong right there with it so far. Man, where's this been all my life? Successful Rager. Golly, gee whiz. We've heard this one already, Finger Painting of the Insane. Like it every time. Seriously, I mean this 100% when I say this, that there's very few bands that I think just have like a knack for bringing an added musicality, that really just understand music and how to compose songs. And at its greatest fucking, in its greatest moments, rock and roll to me are just like some of the best compositions of all time, some of the best orchestrations of all times. And it's fucking proven right here to me. Just the different things to do within a song to evoke emotion. And again, there's very few bands that have the knack for doing that on this level, I feel like. Only 2 albums, it feels like it's criminally insane. But again, I know the one guy passed away, and I actually think I saw in the comment section that they might be getting back together in like 2025, this fucking year. Oh my God. Could be totally mistaken on that, by the way. Forgot about this part. Whoa. And I fucking love that part. Man, I've got full fucking leg air drums going on, leg, double bass, all that shit, man. Hopefully the neighbors downstairs appreciate that. It's just so fun. It's just so fucking good. I know that was totally insightful. It's just so good, you guys. Into Jezebel. Whoa. Whoa.
If I took this cigarette and put it out on you.
Whoa.
Would you love me?
Huh. Man, I would have been so into this when I was fucking 18. 100% into this when I was 18. Man, that was so sinister and cool. I want to bring that all the way back. So sinister. This whole vibe of this whole album, by the way, maybe this whole band, is just sinister in a fucking fun way.
If I took this cigarette and put it out on you. Would you love me?
What a cool thing to do. Fuck yeah. Whoa. Man. I'm going to listen to this again, this part. Man, how fucking cool and effective was that? I want to bring that whole section back because I knew it was building. That whole understated vocal delivery with that bass line in there too. That whole package, the way it built, and I didn't think that whole vocal delivery was going to go that long. I am glad it did. I didn't think they were going to draw that out that long, but they fucking did, and it paid off so effectively that my brain wants more of that. A little more. shit. Whoa. I can't even believe this is the first fucking album. Woo. Boy, oh boy, I gotta tell you what, man. Scream of the Butterfly. I have so many thoughts. I'm probably best going to share them coming up. Maybe I am going to do a halfway break here, at least for me personally. It'll be edited together flawlessly, but a lot of thoughts. A lot of fucking thoughts, man. This is one of those things where I'm just like, goes right up there with every great album I've ever listened to so far. Especially on a first-time listen. I don't think that's just top of the moment, prisoner of the moment. Top of the morning in the moment.
A creature made of sunshine, our eyes were like the sky. Rabbit house like something else, we twist to a lullaby. The scalpel shines and got sunshine, the street lights whisper pain. Down here near the poison stream, our God is gone insane. She smells like a child with flowers in her hair, with blood on her hands into the sun. She says she feels so tired. I heard her cry. She smells like a child with flowers in her hair, with blood on her hands into the sun. She says she feels so tired. Sunshine, the house in flames. She likes it when she gets it, but it's never felt the same. Surgery in the house of dissection. When you come burns out, I will resurrect you. She runs through fields of daisies. Yeah, it's just a shame that they eat their babies. Who cares? 'Cause the air is free.
hate pausing in here, but I got to have an obligatory pause. I feel like at least once a song. It's so fascinating because I'm really just trying to soak up the vibe here. You know, it might change, most likely will change at some point, but just sitting with the vibe, it is hypnotic as shit. And don't know where it's going to go, but you just feel like something awesome is going to happen. But really captivating vibe right now, especially.
There's blood on the moon as we climb our scale. The goddess in blue, handcuffed in red. There's blood in the battle, baby, murder the king. There's blood on the moon, there's blood on the sunshine, a house in flames. She likes it where she gets it, but it's never felt the same. Soldiery in the house of dissection.
And to be quite fucking honest, you know, I am a gigantic Black Sabbath fan. Mostly the original four, Ozzy, Geezer, Bill Ward, and fucking Tony Iommi. And it's very rare that I come across a band that really emulates Sabbath. And I don't say copy them, but emulates them. There's a way to do that and not the other. Not copy, but emulate. You know what I mean? You still bring in your own vibe and your own creativity and your own voice and your own thing into it. But when I say emulating, just doing different things, changing it up. It's going from heavy to fucking trippy. It's got some raging stuff. It's got some really fucking mellow stuff, and it's got stuff to make you think, and it's got stuff to scare you. Really emulating Sabbath, you know? And this is one of the few bands I've ever heard so far that have really been able to do that, you know, effectively, and not sound like they're fucking copying Black Sabbath. The weirdness to it, you know? That was what Ozzy was great at, was just having this sinister weirdness, you know, and able to weave these vocal melodies in and out of the cool shit that they were doing, you know? You know? Shut up, Smith.
Something cold is forced inside, hot tear spills down the cheek. Stillborn souls of a dead dreamer, hymns of the needle free. With sunlight in her house, she smiles like she don't care. Her dreams are liquid blue. I cut myself again and I've been to remind myself of you. Smiles like a child with flowers in her heart, with blood on her hands into the sun. She stares, she feels it down. Smiles like a child with flowers in her hair, with blood on her hands into the sun. Just as she feels it down.
Oh, that's starting to thump. What's happening?
Like the scream of the butterfly, like the scream of the butterfly. Like
I love that fucking song. Going into Dr. Seuss's Dead. Don't fucking trigger me. I really do want to stress how much I loved that song. Scream of the Butterfly. Golly, gee whiz, man. Dud free, you know. We're almost halfway through and dud fucking free. Far from duds. Whoa. Shit. I didn't know where it was going to go. That was, shit. Back to where it was a little bit. Is that about the 2-minute mark? Somewhere around there. Anyway, that was the first time that I'd heard this band so far where I've been like, I don't want to say bored, but I was just like, I don't know how much. I was just like, okay, I kind of get it. Where are we going, you know? And boy, did it transform into something totally fucking unexpected and groovy and gnarly and heavy. And therefore, that first part of the song, you know, now I know where we're going. All right. Woo! that fucking hit. Chicka-dow. Whoa. That call and response. It's, you play that part specifically, this band in general, but that part specifically for just like somebody who does not like this music one single bit. And they'd be like, what the fuck are you trying to do to me? You know what I mean? But there's something so fucking cool, and just I don't even hear the harshness of the vocals with just how cool it is. Where that call and response back and forth through that fucking groove is so cool and gets me so fired up. Let's continue, shall we? Nice. Man, it's so fun. All right, let's pause this real quick. I am going to take a quick tinkle break and text my brother immediately and tell him to listen to this fucking album immediately. I can't wait to continue this. Hey, quick, before I go, though, please check out this clip of my podcast with my good friend Brian, the Smartman Show podcast, which is not, smart at all, but my radio, this name, Smitty, and my friend's radio name, Cartman, merged like Voltron, became Smartman Show, and this is a clip of that. Please check it out. What's funny is that everybody has that thing. Let's just say that those people, though, we're talking about the people that leave the cart corral looking like 15-car pileup. We're talking about you. They probably have similar frustrations with us and things that we do.
Sure.
But that just means they hate logical things. No, that doesn't mean that that's true.
I mean, this could be anything, though, because people get pissed off if the toilet paper goes the way that they're not familiar with.
Absolutely. I had this conversation at work the other day. You're a psychopath if you have it under rather than over.
Yeah.
But people don't agree with that. They think that's crazy. They think the over thing's crazy.
Who are these people you work with, and do you trust them?
No.
I don't either.
No, I don't. But we talked about this before. It's perception versus reality, the way you perceive things. The way you perceive things is based on the environment that you were raised, pretty much.
I guess, but there is a patent for a toilet paper roll, and it shows that it goes over the top.
Well, yeah, that makes sense,
It's patent.
It goes over the top.
That was how it was designed, people. And if you're hearing this and you think otherwise, then you do not believe in historical accuracy.
I like that.
It was like the 1800s or something that they patented that. So, just saying.
See, we got smarter on the Smartman show.
Yeah, well,
You know,
dude, I
Anyway.
just found out people used to wipe with rocks, and it freaked me out. like before toilet paper.
No. Here's how fast my brain works. Believe it or not, I'm automatically thinking like, what size rock? What sort of corrosiveness? What's too corrosive? Do we want a quartz? Do we want like a Petoskey stone? Would be too smooth.
How far do you risk pushing in to make sure you get?
Yeah,
yourself
you got to be
clean?
careful, man. You can cut things.
Yeah, I heard that the other day, and I went, "What?"
Like you would think they would start with leaves.
Freaked
Leaves
me
are pretty
out.
prevalent, but you get enough poison ivy on your butt.
Oh gosh, it just freaked me out at the thought of it.
And we're back for part 2 of this fantastic fucking album. Let's go with Dope Fiend Man. Dope Fiend Man. They still call weed dope? They talking about like dope, like is it heroin? Back in the 60s and 50s, they called, weed dope, Only dope smoke dope. Shut up. You dope fiend, man. Man, they're just setting you up for shit. They're just setting you up for shit in such a cool fucking way, and at such a level of anticipation. I don't know how it just stopped the whole song. Let me try to find where I was again. That might be the weed. Here we go. What a setup. Whoa. Quick pause. All right, I had to grab my phone to look up Acid Bath so I could see how many people are in the band, how many guitarists, all that stuff, because I am fucking thoroughly impressed with what is going on so far. So let's continue with Dope Fiend, shall we? While I look into this stuff. They are active again. Man, they got such a way with groove. I'm seeing they're from Louisiana, and that's fascinating to me, too, because I lived in Louisiana. I was in the Army. I was stationed at Fort Polk, Louisiana. I'm not sure how far it is away from Houma, Louisiana. But I feel like that would have been huge in Louisiana. You know, they would have been one of those fucking legendary bands from that state, you know? And I remember going to the pub and really falling in love with, like, Concrete Blonde, the vampire song, and that was very Louisiana. And nobody else knows about that fucking song. I bet these guys were being played all the time when I was out at the bars and shit. And I probably heard this band before and had no idea. So that's kind of fascinating as well. But 4 guys, man, 4 guys in this band, just creating a fucking incredible sound. And I guess they are active now, and they may be touring, I think, this year. But I think maybe, obviously, a new bass player and maybe a new drummer as well. So that's fucking interesting. Interesting information. Motherfucker. To Bobo Kumi. Man, I don't really know how much these guys would be considered prog, and I'm not educated. I'm not a musician. I don't know terminology. I don't know fucking time signatures and all those things. I don't know if what they're doing is technically prog, but it sounds like they're fucking with time signatures. It sounds like they have such a confidence with every sort of thing that they do. That thrash shit that they're pulling off, the trippy stuff that I mentioned, the very subtle stuff that they're doing. Such a fucking confidence, especially for a first album. I mean, whoa. Man, I gotta fucking tell you, this band is such a great example, and this could be a long diatribe. I'm going to try to make it not. I am a firm believer. I have a theory that I may actually work out into podcast form at some point, but rock and roll, in all of its genres, in all of its forms, is to me one of the. And I don't want to say it's something you can prove, but one of the greatest musical art forms of all time, up with the greatest music that has ever been fucking invented and played and composed. Those instruments, those main instruments, a fucking guitar electrically, and it can be acoustic, but specifically electrified instruments, bass, drums, vocals in some form, those things, a couple or one or whatever, those things allow for the coolest, greatest, like creative mathematical fucking equation. And the way that rock and roll promotes like attitude and abstract fucking lyrics and abstract music and things like that is, to me, the greatest art form because of those instruments, because of those like mathematical possibilities. And this is a fucking stellar example of that. Just the way a few people vibe on different things. You know what I mean? It's what make Black Sabbath one of the best fucking bands of all time. Those four people together. And this band and this album is right up there with it. And man, it really pisses me off that I have not heard this before. Let's go into God Machine. That was the short version, by the way.
Just punishment for people. Did Margot crucify?
The God machine is hungry for individualism and right brains. The skull farmers do their rain dance and pray the machine.
Hang on, I don't have the lyrics up for any of this. That's intentionally, by the way. I want to sit with the album with headphones on and not investigate the lyrics. That's for further exploration, not for a reaction for me. But I do want to bring the lyrics up here because as a devout agnostic atheist, I say devout tongue-in-cheek. I love to hear about the God Machine, man. Let's bring the lyrics up for fucking this one. There's no lyrics for this part.
Did Margot crucify your God? Just punishment for people. Did Margot crucify?
The God machine is hungry.
I mean, seriously, not to focus on this again, but it's just so fucking relevant that I just saw this thing. I had a Facebook friend, and I'm just like, she doesn't seem like she knows how to like write sentences or read, and I hate to make fun, but you're just like, why the fuck are people just, they don't have a basic grasp of language or writing or anything, spelling and things like that. And I stalked out her Facebook, and this is literally the fucking the thing on her Facebook under books. I don't read, and then the Bible. It's worse now than in 1994, you guys. Sorry to harp on that. That's not politics, but they're fucking singing about it. What do you want me to do?
Skull farmers do their rain dance and pray the machine falls to sleep. She holds me close and whispers wet. There are cannibals among us. Had in love with dry dead boys in the backs of abandoned cars.
My God does not return. My God does not return.
Plotting the murder of
God
love.
does not return. Hopefully God has made you two right.
Whoa. That's such a cool thing, man. Just that groove within the groove, that chunky guitar in between, just kind of playing, just like an in-between rhythm almost. Again, I'm not a fucking musician. I don't know terms, but I think you know what I'm talking about. This is not just that chunky guitar. That was awesome. Whoa. Man, I love when I discover new great rock and roll. It gets me so excited, and this, there's not a lot of reactions that I'm really on the edge of my seat for, but I'm really just on the edge of my seat, just enthralled with the songs and what they're doing. Golly, gee whiz, you guys. Man. Are there two vocalists? There are two vocalists. Mortician's Flame. Fuck yes, you guys. You guys are right. That's fucking fun. Man, you guys are fucking right. I mean, I'm telling you right now, I texted my brother at halftime when I took a quick break and said, look, dude, I'm pretty sure this is an all-time classic already. Listen to this immediately because my brother is the biggest rock and metal music snob that I know. And if he likes it, then I don't want to say it's good because he's kind of an a-hole about it. There's other good music. It doesn't all need to be Shakespeare. But by and large, if you can turn the music snob onto it, fucking A, man. So I'm waiting to hear back on a progress report from the bro. Let's continue with the Mortician's Flame. What a groove. fun fucking gallop. I don't know that I paused that at all. I don't know that it matters. I don't know if it's gonna get... Please don't get blocked. I was just into that tune. I didn't, just in my own head while the tune's going. It's quite a bit. Somewhere on the neurodivergent scale my brain goes, so I'm a little flighty. But just the creativity that I'm getting from this band is so exceptional. All right, let's roll into What Color is Death? Also, I love a fucking band that doesn't solo all the time. You know what I mean? I don't know if this is the first solo I've heard or the first solo that I've recognized, but I mean, throwing a solo in every song just to have a fucking solo is kind of not what I'm about. But what I am about is impact moments and creativity and serving the song. And how fucking cool did that sound coming in right there? I should bring it back. I'm one of those a-holes that pauses in the middle of a solo. Sorry. Man, what a change into that fucking groove. Now the bones of baby dolls, which just sounds fun, you know? And what a cool thing to do, too, where you have a song called The Bones of Baby Dolls. and it sounds just about as sinister as everything else on this fucking track list. But it just comes in so beautifully, and dare I say Sabbath-like, you know? There I did. I did it again. Kind of hoping for a melodic all the way through sort of song on this. I've had a thought in my head for several songs now, and it seemed ridiculous. I'm like, why would I think that? Why would I say that? But I'm getting it again, so I'm just going to say it. That they're like the Anti-Moody blues in a way. Where, I don't know, the best way to fucking describe to me the Moody blues is probably not the best way to describe the Moody blues or the most effective, but nature. And I think when I hear Moody Blues, I think of like The Last Unicorn, you know, kind of hippie, you know, we're in a field and things are beautiful and there's a glow about the Moody Blues. I get a similar vibe, but again, it's the Anti-Moody Blues, so I think the name of the band actually describes it perfectly, Acid Bath. I know that somebody had said in the comment section of one of the reactions, they said, no, it's not acid like dropping LSD, it's fucking acid like, psst, it'll burn you, you'll burn your fucking body. And I feel like it is the Anti-Moody Blues like it's the toxic version of that beautiful earth vibe that I get with the Moody Blues. It's the toxic earth. If that makes any fucking sense whatsoever. We're going to roll with it, though, you know? Could be a good or bad idea, who knows? What's going to happen?
Kite String Pops.
guys, I'm fucking baffled. I have no idea how this band is not more popular. No clue. You look at it from any objective, I mean, maybe it's the harshness of vocals, maybe it's the tone, maybe it's the sinister quality to it, maybe it's the content. I don't know why these guys weren't more popular, because you look at, if you can look at it objectively, I think from every angle, you know, what they're doing musically, I feel like is up there with some of the greatest bands I've ever fucking heard in my life. You know, I don't know why they're not more popular. It kind of fucking pisses me off.
Everything's gone dry, like bottle glass scraping across the pavement. Everything's gone dry, like bottle glass scraping across the pavement.
Man, I think we're fading on this, so I want to pause it real quick before it flows into the last song, Cassie Eats Cockroaches, which I feel like is going to be 100% opposite vibes of this fantastic and beautiful fucking song, man. It's just another a great showcase of why some of the most beautiful music is dark as shit, man. You know? There's beauty in darkness, and they really, really are making it that way. The mandolin. Cassie Eats Cockroaches. I have shitty eyes, and like that's far away I'm looking at, and keep thinking it says chocolate, but it's cockroaches. Nice fade out, by the way. Great choices. Also, again, before we get into this last song, I'll save it all for the end. Ooh, shit.
You came towards me with the light like it was the light of heavenly grace. And the first thing that flashed into my Gulliver was that I'd like to have her right down there on the floor with the old in out. Real savage.
Across my skin, fire is gone.
Yep, totally opposite vibes from the Bones and Baby Dolls. Last pause before we get to the end of this fantastic fucking album, man. We're 100% hit. Dud-free, 14 songs. First album. I can't even begin to tell you how much I'm going to listen to this in the future. What a fucking cool change. You guys, I can't even. Why is it going back to the Mortician's Flame? Anyway, I can't even begin to tell you how much I love finding my next favorite rock and roll, especially something like this, man, where there's only 2 albums. They existed in a point in your life where you would have loved this so much. And the fact that I love it now, probably, I don't know if I love it more now than I would have. I wonder how it would have impacted me if I heard this in 1994. But I love finding my favorite rock and roll, because I can tell you that is some of my favorite rock and roll I've ever heard in my fucking life. And I'm going to put this album on repeat as soon as when I get done recording this. I'm going to listen to this album again. Fantastic. I'm going to go on a limb. I hate saying masterpiece, man, especially on a first listen, because I think the term masterpiece is something that's something you need to like sit with for a while and investigate. You can't just say something's a masterpiece. But that's as close to a first listen masterpiece as I would ever say. It is so creative. So many different cool things. It's a fucking crime nobody knows about this band. I'll do whatever I can to make more people listen to this fucking band. What if my brother responded about that band? Nope. What a dick. But you guys, you want another acid bath reaction to the second album, or should I just listen to it on my own and report back? Let's get some good likes and subscribes, okay? If you want me to do another reaction to the second album from Acid Bath, do the like thing, do the comment thing, do the subscribe thing, and tell your Acid Bath loving friends to do the same thing, and we'll see about that later. Thanks so much, guys. Please like, subscribe, all the things, and I am fucking out.